Hey everybody, it's the Pandora Addict again, and I decided today I was going to show you my me bracelet, or my personality bracelet, as some people like to call it. And it's just a little bit more getting into who I am and learning a little bit more about me. So we're going to start. I'm going to go ahead and we're just going to pick them up, and you are going to forgive my nails. Shouldn't even say it, because like you don't see them anyway, and you don't care. So anyway, let me turn this, let's get this a little bit tighter in, and we will start going over it. Okay, well, the first things first is I have a safety chain on here. La-di-da, just saying so. And this is a regular snake chain and a regular barrel clasp Pandora bracelet. And here we go is this right here is very special because this represents my daughter. It's the Princess Charm, and it has pink CZ with clear CZs around it, and it says Princess on the back. So I'm very close to her. Me and her are real close, and she's in college, but she commutes back and forth from home, so I don't have to miss her too much, just during the day while she's gone. But I love her a whole lot, and so that's dedicated to her. Now, y'all think I'm crazy when you see the next one. And, of course, here it is. It's Grogu, or Baby Yoda, as some people like to call him. I love The Mandalorian, and I love sci-fi, and I thought, you know, that's a great representation of me and how I've always been. I've been a Trekkie mainly my whole life, but I've also loved Star Wars. There's nothing wrong with that. And The Mandalorian is absolutely great. So, and who cannot not love the Baby Yoda? Seriously. Grogu is too cool. Seriously. Okay, next thing in here, I've got a panda bear. Now, the panda bear is my favorite wild animal. And I have seen panda bears in real life at the zoo, at Zoo Atlanta, several times, especially when they're babies. They are so cute. You would not even believe how cute a panda bear is. You just want to just pick it up and eat it. It's just the cutest thing you've ever seen in your life. I actually saw one of the panda bears. Her name is Poe. She's gone back to China now and has had her own babies. But I actually saw her born live on a live feed on the camera. So I saw when she was born, and that was really cool. So I love my pandas, and that's one thing about loving a Pandora panda. Me and her, we got this thing going on, loving pandas. Here we go. Next thing is a sea turtle. And I love turtles, in particularly sea turtles. I love everything to do with about the ocean, and so I have to have that on there. I know a lot of people have it on their summer bracelets, but for me, it's a year-round thing. The ocean is just great and beautiful and wonderful, and it makes me feel like home. This is a green cabochon that I think came out earlier this year in the spring, and I had them. Might have come out last year. The reason why I have it on here is that it's my favorite color, which is like in my opinion, is a chartreuse type color, and it's got little crystals or CZs, little green CZs on the bottom, and it's got a cabochon on both sides. Oh, by the way, the turtle is a Murano glass, so he's something special too, and he's got all the beautiful CZs around the bail, which I'm sure all y'all know and seen this, so it ain't no big deal. Anyway, and here is one of my most favorite charms. It's called an Edelweiss, and I think a lot of people just think of it as a flower, but it in particularly is an Edelweiss. And Edelweiss is a flower from the Alps, It only grows in the Alps, and it's actually illegal for anybody to try to pick it. So I hope to see one sometime. I've never seen one in real life, but they're very beautiful. And I don't know if y'all know about the song, about the Edelweiss song, but it's really, the song is from Sound of Music, so I think y'all know it. Anyway, but I love anything to do. The reason why it represents on here is I love anything to do with the German language. My background is German, and I studied German in school. So, guten Tag, das sprechen Deutsch. Anyway, next thing here is that we've got a champagne bottle, but I consider it champagne or wine bottle. I love to drink my wine, like most women of my age. It's like a Karen thing, I guess, as my daughter would call me. But I love good wine, and you can't have, there's nothing like it with the good meal to have some good wine. And here we have the new ribbon clips. I got these just recently with the sale, with the get a bracelet with purchase sale. And I've got these ribbon clips. I got one on the other side too. Next one is the mom charm with the pink CZ and pink hearts all around it. And it says the same on both sides. And it is not for me. It is for my own mother, who I was very close to, but I didn't have too much time with her in my life. She passed away when I was 18. And I really feel like I could have learned a lot more from her in my life, but unfortunately, things happened the way they did. So, I love her very much, and I miss her very much. Next thing is this. I don't know. A lot of you think, I think I've told y'all a lot about this, but I have 3 pugs. And this is a pug. Now, this is not a Pandora charm. This is an Ohm charm. And they actually came out with, like, I think all the different dog breeds, or the main ones, the most popular breeds. And you see, it's got a little curly tail and a curly forehead. Curly, listen to me. Wrinkled forehead and a little wrinkled snout and this little short snout. And if you ever wanted to know what the markings are, the hall markings are for Ohm, they're on the bottom here. They've got that like little squiggly symbol, which is a symbol of the Ohm symbol, and 925. And that's how you know that's an Ohm symbol. So that's for my pugs, which I have 3. 2 females and a male, Yoshi, Winnie, and Wednesday. And Wednesday's black after Wednesday Addams, and Winnie is fawn, and she's like Winnie the Pooh. And, of course, Yoshi is, his full name is Our Hopes Are Riding on Yoshi from Mario Brothers. So, I've got a sense of humor, a little bit. So, okay, next is the oval lights. I think that's the oval lights. The oval lights are the celestial lights. I can't remember right now, but I think it's the oval lights. And it's also in the green chartreuse color. I love this color. This is my absolute favorite color, so I have them both right here. And in the middle of the bracelet, I have these dangling regal heart and heart with a keyhole. And that represents my husband and me and our love and how we're locked together. Then we love each other very, very, very much. Next thing is my little horsey here. My daughter swears that I've told this story before, but I'm going to tell it again because some people might not have heard it before. But how I fell in love with my husband was that we were in the countryside, and he climbed over a fence and was petting a dirty horse, and this horse was just really nasty and dirty and everything else, and I mean, it was bad. And he felt enough compassion and love for this horse to be petting it and patting it. And I just felt like that was the sweetest thing, for him to care about that animal so much that I fell in love with him right there. So all my bracelets, well, not all my bracelets, but every chance I get, all the different types of horses that Pandora has made, I have gotten all the different incarnations of the horses to represent my husband. So anytime you see a horse, that's who it represents. Next is the heart for my dad, and y'all know the story of my dad, I'm pretty sure, but he passed away about 1 year and 6 months ago, and not from the pandemic, thank goodness. But I mean, it wasn't good anyway. But he passed away from cancer, and I was with him. But he got to live to be 84 years old. So I feel like he had a good life, but we always can have more, can't we? Next, at least I could have more of him, for sure. Next again is the ribbon clip, which I showed y'all earlier. And here we have the charm, home is where the heart is. Now this is a mantra for me. Every time I'm feeling sad or lonely or upset, I like to say I want to go home. And it's kind of like it means that I want to be with my family, that I want to be just safe. And even when I am home, I want to feel safe and close to my family members and stuff. So that's what that is. This is one of the elephants, and I can't remember which one of them it is right now. And I love elephants also, but mainly it stands for the football team, the University of Alabama Crimson Tide football team. I love my Crimson Tide. I love Roll Tide. Seriously, we're big football fans here in American football, and love the university football in particular, and in particular the University of Alabama. And we kick butt because we've been like #1 forever. So yeah. I'm just playing. Anyway, and here's a green cabochon again to once again show that chartreuse color that I love. And then we have the ice cream cone because I love ice cream. I mean, who doesn't, really? And here is a treble clef and a bass clef. The bass clef's upside down, the treble clef is upright. And it signifies my love for music and my love for singing. I've been singing a lot my entire life. I never studied it, but I feel like I'm a pretty good singer. Anyway, one of these days you'll hear me singing on here. Anyway, this right here, this is just, I don't even know what this is called. My daughter's like, it's just a spacer. What? It looks like a spaceship. What's the point? Why you got that on there anyway? And I said, because it signifies my love for jewelry and anything sparkly. So there you have it, y'all. Next thing here, we're almost done. The next thing here is this box of chocolates is what I think of it is. And I love chocolate, which I mean, there are people out there who don't, but I don't think there's that many. I love chocolate. And right here, I talked about this before, is the new rubber ducky that went on sale this past summer at Pandora. Not on sale, but came out this past summer, and my daughter decided to buy it for me as a present. So she knew that I had wanted him and at the time could not get him. So she got that for me. And this is just a clip to hold everything on because everything was falling off. Because as I was looking at my bracelet, I noticed I had like 5 things hanging off of it because all of these are open works. So anyway, that's that. And I don't know. It might be kind of depressing. depressing kind of a thing, but that's me. And in a nutshell. And I want to show you one thing that is funny that y'all might think's funny. And this is a chemistry flask. My daughter knows the name of what kind it's called. Starts with an M. I don't know. But what's going on here is if you ever were in chemistry class or whatever, you would make, you know how they have the little kids with the volcanoes and they use, was it baking soda and some type of acid? Is it lemon juice? I don't know. And it makes a reaction and it bubbles out. Well, that's what this is, and this is called overreaction is the name of the charm, and it's an ohm charm. And every time I feel like I'm overreacting, I look at it and it calms me down to make me remind me that I need to chill out and take a chill pill, and to not lose my temper. So that leads me to telling you about my next video. I am planning on showing my own Alice bracelet. It's taken me a long time for me to gather all the charms that has gone on it to have it to show y'all. So that's what I'm going to do next. So hopefully you come back and see me, and be sure to subscribe and like and share your comments. I love to talk to everybody. It's so cool. I mean, y'all, I love this community. I love all my fellow YouTubers and my fellow charm lovers, my Pandora lovers, my troll beads lovers, my own beads lovers, everybody. Y'all are all so cool, and I really enjoy talking to y'all when we have in our comments and things. So once again, please be sure and subscribe, and I will catch you when I see you again. So see you later.